November 20th, 2018, NHL News and Notes. I'm releasing this a little late today, as I usually do it. In any case, let's just get to the board, because there's a hockey game starting in a little bit. Dallas, 31-year-old Ben Bishop will miss about a week with a muscle strain he suffered against the game against the New York Rangers, I believe late in the second period. He didn't come back for the third. Bishop was 8-5-1 with a 2.33 goals against average and a .923 save percentage. Hudobin, the backup's going to be stepping in his place, obviously, for the next little while. So far, he's 3-3-1, but with some decent numbers and a 2.37 goals against average and a .925 save percentage. This, of course, all this kind of information is also very handy for you hockey poolers out there. Next up, Florida Panthers, second line center. This is a brutal one. Vincent Trocheck. He's injured, but last season he had 31 goals and 75 points altogether. So he's in a very important part of that group. And at the moment, he had 14 points in 18 games. He was going in a decent clip, and he's out long term. He had significant damage to his leg done in a game against Ottawa. It just bent the complete opposite way it was supposed to bend. So I mean, you'll see some video online of it. It's yeah. In any case, it looks like Nick Bustad will slide in from center back to his natural spot, slide from wing to his natural spot at center, or they might choose to take Jordan McCann from the third line and slide him up to 2C. Next up, Washington Capitals defenseman, 38-year-old Orpik is out 4 to 6 weeks. After knee surgery. His last game was on October 27th, but Capitals didn't put him on the IR until November 9th. He had 2 points in 10 games, but the Caps are 5-4-1 without him. He's sort of a very savvy kind of depth defenseman, sort of like the way Hainsey is for Toronto, except Hainsey's playing on the first line, which it would probably be better if he wasn't. In any case, next up is the Boston Bruins. This is big news. 33-year-old Patrice Bergeron is out a minimum of 4 weeks with a rib and sternolacular injury. That was hard. That he suffered in the Friday game against Dallas. He was hit into the boards and he kept playing, but he was in a lot of pain. He leads Boston with 26 points in 19 games so far. He's a huge loss. He's an amazing penalty killer. He's kind of their defunct captain, especially when Chara was out. And Boston is especially just completely depleted right now with a ton of... Their entire defense core is injured, really. 6 defensemen: Miller, McAvoy, Vakanainen, Carlo, Chara, and more. Unbelievable. I can't believe they won against Phoenix the other day, really. So we'll see how Boston weathers this storm. This news is a little bit late, but I just wanted to tell you about the NHL 3 stars of the week, because this came out yesterday. Number 1 was Columbus Blue Jackets right winger Cam Atkinson. He had 3 goals in 3 games. He had 5 goals and 3 assists for 8 points. Number 2 was Chicago goalie Corey Crawford, who went 2-0-1 with a .65 goals against, pretty impressive, and a .980 save percentage. And not to be a Debbie Downer, really not to be a Debbie Downer, but that was against the Blues, the Kings, and the Wild. The Wild are good. They're good. Anyway, third star of the week was San Jose Sharks center Joe Pavelski, who in 3 games had 5 goals and 1 assist for 6 points. And last bit of news here is, there's been 2 coaching changes in the past 24 hours in Edmonton and in St. Louis. If you want to know more about that, you can find those videos on my channel. Obviously, I just released them out earlier today. Today is the today's the 20th. Yeah, today's the 20th. Today's only game is the Edmonton Oilers will be facing the San Jose Sharks, and Edmonton will be sporting set new coach. So I'm going to hurry this up so I can go watch that as well, because it starts very shortly. Thank you so much. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on everything we talked about. Hit like if you like this video. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have any Hockey Geek friends or friends who are in fantasy hockey polls, that kind of thing, please don't feel shy about sharing. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.